All right, let's shift over to Netflix, where they've just unveiled their new limited series, Keep Breathing. This is starring Melissa Barrera, who I remember most from In the Heights. She boards a small plane that crashes in the middle of the Canadian wilderness and must battle the elements as well as her brain and her memories. Are For some reason, this one's still titled just Breathe on IMDb, even though it's Keep Breathing, and it's out. I don't know.
This was a movie at one point. That's how it was logged, and it was completed.
It feels like that.
We had to delete it from a new to see later on, and then, it turns out it's Breathe, a.k.a. Keep Breathing, a.k.a. maybe DOA out on Netflix. There's a lot of these out there. There's a lot.
Yeah. I think what you get is a pretty standard survival show in that, this woman without necessarily the resources has to scrap together whatever she can to try and keep herself alive while, in the middle of the wilderness. There is sort of this other element going on in that she's got these personal demons that are making it a little more difficult for her to go about her surviving. But I just feel like ultimately this is not very novel territory. Like, I don't know. I've maybe haven't seen someone like Melissa Barrera in a film like this, but I have seen a lot of films like this, and I don't know if there's enough stuff to really recommend. I feel like with films or shows like this, you want to see I didn't realize that's something you could do to survive, or that's a really interesting trauma to try and reconcile with, and it just sort of feels a little too familiar to engage me in Keep
You got
Breathing.
the Bears Grill. Netflix already has that version of the VR, or what is it, the AR thing where you get to pick your own adventure. You're going to learn something there. Here, you're just going to be like, there she is, doing her thing, surviving. Yep. And I agree with you. It's definitely one of those vehicles where you are just experiencing the kind of disaster, survival tactic thriller that she's going through while they're trying to mix almost like Maid, which they previously found a lot of success in, got the Emmy nominations for that, in terms of a daughter trying to reconcile how they were brought up because of their mom when they may be having a child in the horizon. She does what she needs to do here. It's definitely a showcase of look at me out in the wilderness soaking wet. Can I do what I need to do? And she kills it for that aspect. It's 6 episodes, which is why I say that it probably should have been a film, and we continue to do this thing where we don't want to cut it down. So let's just divide it up and call it a series. I don't think, I think it overstays its welcome a little bit, but the second half of it, I think, plays at those themes of motherhood and wondering if you're going to continue that same trauma that was given onto you. But again, if you're on Netflix, unless the survival desert or Lost Island thrillers pique your interest, man, go watch Russian Doll. Go. If the themes are what you're looking for, we definitely know that there's going to be a lot of other ones out there that hit it. But if you're a Melissa fan, have at it.
Yeah, ultimately, I feel like there's just more original stuff you could be watching, but sure. It's not incompetent. It's not bad. It's just a little bit of the more of the same.
It's in every language you need it to be on Netflix.